When polished charm collides with unshakable journalistic poise, sparks fly. What was supposed to be another smooth morning talk show segment quickly turned into a televised clash of ego and integrity on the Tamron Hall Show, and it left viewers stunned. The studio glowed with its usual warmth, the audience buzzing with anticipation. At the center sat Tamron Hall, composed, elegant, deliberate in every move. Across from her, Meghan Markle, poised with practiced confidence. On paper, it was meant to be a conversation about philanthropy. In reality, it became something far more combustible. Tamron opened gently, her tone warm but steady. "Meghan, thank you for joining us. Before we get to your new project, how are you and Harry doing?" The public is always curious. A harmless questioner, yet Meghan's smile faltered, sharpness flickering in her eyes. "We're wonderful, Tamron. Better than ever. But honestly, I find it tiresome that people think they have the right to speculate about my marriage. Maybe people should focus on their own." The audience shifted uncomfortably. Tamron, unbothered, pressed on with calm precision. "Fair enough. But since you and Harry have shared so much publicly, do you think that openness invites curiosity?" Meghan leaned back, her tone clipped. "I don't see it as openness. I see it as correcting lies. We're just protecting ourselves." Applause trickled in, though the edge in her voice was unmistakable. Tamron's poise never cracked. "And yet, the rumors persist. Harry's struggles, family tensions. How do you navigate those?" Meghan's smirk carried more bite than charm. "It's projection. Harry and I are fine. It's the media that can't let go." The conversation shifted toward the royal family, the late Queen, and Meghan's past as an actress. Each time, Tamron's measured questions met Meghan's increasingly defensive answers. What began as polished diplomacy unraveled into sharp dismissals. On the monarchy, the problem wasn't me. The problem was them. On acting, I've outgrown that. I'm doing more important things now. On Catherine, Princess of Wales, she was protected. Without that, she wouldn't last a week. Gasps and murmurs rippled through the studio as Meghan's words grew barbed, her composure thinning. Tamron, however, remained steadier, her velvet voice edged with steel. "Some might say, Meghan, that for someone who claims to be above the monarchy, you return to it often. Is it possible your story is still defined by the very institution you denounce?" For the first time, Meghan faltered. Silence pressed heavy in the room. She recovered quickly, bristling, "I don't need to justify myself to you." Tamron's reply was surgical. "I'm not asking for justification. I'm observing what the world sees. And what they see is someone still measuring herself against the crown she claims to have left behind." The tension was electric. The audience leaned in. Meghan's mask cracked further. Arms crossed, jaw tight, she lashed out. "Without Harry, without that family, you think I wouldn't be here? I had a career before him." Tamron's final strike landed with precision. "A supporting role on a cable drama isn't what made you a global figure, Meghan. Let's be honest, the palace name did that. And the public knows it, even if you won't admit it." The audience gasped, applause and unease mingling in the air. Meghan's eyes flashed with fury, her voice rising in protest, but the power dynamic had already shifted. Tamron's unshakable composure stood tall against Meghan's unraveling defenses. What began as an interview had become something else entirely, a reckoning.